Yo, what is going on? Man, oh man, oh man. Man, I'm going to tell you now. I was I was at an AAU tournament. I just got home about 30 minutes ago. You know, at this tournament, and then like boom, I checked my phone after said that Anthony Davis got traded to Lakers. I was like, all right, cool. Then I see what they gave up, and then I see what they gave up. I was like, all right, cool. I ain't really got a problem with it.
All right.
So if you're living under a rock, which at this point, if you're living under the rock between now and when free agency starts, there's something wrong with you. Like you should have Woj and Shams Twitter notifications on. Have it on because something crazy might happen between now and what July? I mean June 30th, June 31st.
I don't know what else is gonna happen. 30th. I don't know what else is gonna happen right now. I mean, at least not until free agency pop off. Maybe like the day before. Right now, I think it should be cool. They're all right.
Yeah, because they actually changed times of when like teams can talk to players. That they changed it from midnight to like 6 p.m. So now they have a 6-hour window to talk to agents and everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, not talk to agents, but to talk to players and try to get them. It's still like the dead period, where it's like that 3-day dead period. But now instead of like players can sign on July 1st, they can sign sooner. Like they can sign at like 6 p.m. on June 30th. So, man, here are the details. Obviously, the Lakers got Anthony Davis. Mm-hmm. The Pelicans got Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, which I was actually surprised about.
Why?
Cause I didn't think they was gonna trade him.
Yeah, I mean,
and they gave up 3 first-round picks, including the number 4 pick this year, which I am hearing that the Pelicans are trying to trade that pick for who knows, maybe another veteran to go on the Pelicans. Who knows? But David Griffin, I mean, he coming out with a splash, kind of. I mean, you giving up AD, but you got 2 young players.
I think they I was gonna say I think they low key gave up too much for AD. What I mean by too much, like that, I feel like they really could have kept that 4th pick.
Nah. To get
first, unless that's included with the 4th.
But to get Anthony Davis, like they had to give up that 4th pick.
The way that he was talking, the way that Rich was coming out saying like he really want to go to LA. Who, as you've seen from the other reports, Boston wasn't gonna give up Tatum, so that they deal was pretty much off the table.
Yeah, that was all the way off the table.
Unless the Knicks was throwing in a 3rd, but I ain't hear anything about the Knicks.
Man, what is the Knicks? What is the Knicks gonna give up for him?
Right. So that's why I'm like, they really could have kept that 4th pick.
Nah. Go ahead and give it up, because I mean, it ain't that many players in the league. It ain't that many players in the league that's like not under contract that you can trade that
3 future first-round picks plus those players. If the market, I'm pretty sure as time goes on, you might get more reports as to what other teams was involved. But as of right now, all we heard was the Celtics and the Lakers. But once the Celtics probably got wind of Rich Paul coming out saying, hey, if anybody else outside of the Lakers trade for him, you only getting a 1-year deal.
It's only getting a 1-year rental.
That lowers your trade value. That lowers the trade value. So I mean, you already get 3 first picks. You getting Brandon Ingram. You getting Lonzo. You throw in Josh Hart. You could have kept that 4th pick, in my opinion. But that's just me.
But then I still feel like I feel like the Lakers was still gonna use that. They was gonna use that 4th pick as a trade bait, though.
I'm pretty sure they was.
But I mean, but when you look at it, how many players are in the contract that the Lakers would trade for? It ain't that many players. Who, CP3? Like they talking about CP3 might get traded to LA. Like who the Lakers got to give up now? They ain't got nobody.
Well, now that you say that, what you gonna get for CP3? Who you gonna move?
Yeah, who gonna move?
All you got is
Kuzma?
Kuzma. But I mean, Houston ain't
Mo Wagner? Like no. Nah. I don't. Man, the Celtics choked. I ain't gonna say they choked, but it's not a choke if Rich Paul
was in a bad spot. Yeah, Rich Paul pretty much said, "Hey, if the Lakers ain't trading for him, you only getting a 1-year deal."
Yeah. So like, why would I give up my roster for a player that's only gonna stay here for 1 year?
Then you might have that same situation with AD. Talking about you only playing certain games. You never know how he would have that. So, you know what I'm saying.
Wait, kid, is Pro Gamer Galaxy one of your subs?
I don't know, but shout out to Pro Gamer Galaxy coming through, man. What's going on with you, man?
I like how he said you and not me, so that's definitely one of your subs.
Man, shout out to Pro Gamer Galaxy.
Yo, Pro Gamer Galaxy, wait. Look. He asked will Kyrie go to the Nets. I'm saving that for like next weekend. Going into free agency.
Okay, we'll save it. I guess we'll save it.
Yeah, I am saving that for either next weekend or like the weekend of free agency happening. Like I'm saving that.
Let me see.
It'll probably be next weekend.
We got 15 days till free agency, so I mean, as when pick up, I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll get a good idea as to where Kyrie is going. So we'll see.
Yeah. Man, AD. Now it's just now. Obviously, the main question is going to be, can AD stay healthy? That's going to be the main question going into next year. Will he be healthy?
I mean, he should.
He should be. He ain't played in.
Man. Y'all got him as a top 5 player.
Whoa! Who is y'all? Who's y'all? I don't.
I know a lot of people got AD in the top 5. I'm just saying, like the guy as a top 5 player, he sure does lose a lot. But hey, I mean, that's my opinion. But if you got 2 top 5 players, I mean, Mark, you are a Laker fan. Where
am I? Am I a Lakers fan?
Yes. What is the expectations for these Lakers now?
I like how you just like appointed me as the Lakers fan. That's crazy. Just because I like LeBron, that's wild. But I done seen a few betting sites that's like, oh, the Lakers now heavily favored to win the title. I mean, it's like it's one of those things. It's like I wanna say that they're they about to run through the West and they about to win the title next year.
I mean,
they will be. I will say they will be they'll be top 4. They might have the best record in the West next year, if not second to Houston. It's
possible.
Yeah, I will say for it not to be a complete failure, just like what Boyd said. Cause I was just about to say that they have to at least make the conference finals. Wait.
See them doing that.
Now wait, depending. Yeah. I'll say the conference finals, depending on who they get in free agency.
Now, Mark, I'm gonna ask you this before I get my thoughts.
Go ahead.
Do you think they should go after a max guy? You got Kawhi, Kyrie, Jimmy Butler.
They will have about 30 million cap space, so that's enough.
Who's the other type guy? I guess Kemba. You can throw Kemba in there, or should they just build around LeBron and AD? Bring some depth in. I
say that's kind of tricky.
Sounds just like bring in like a Marcus Morris and who else is out there? Some other guys out there they could just bring in some solid role players.
JJ Redick, Danny Green.
JJ Redick.
Danny Green is he got his player option, but I don't think he'll probably accept. Yeah, he got a player option. That's about it, really.
So, but now I'm getting my thoughts. We was talking about what should they do in the West. As you saw, ESPN got them. Well, I think it's ESPN got them favored to win the title. Definitely coming out of the
Yeah,
West.
it's like
You know who number
4-1,
two
I
though,
think.
right? No, you seen
Yeah,
number
the
two.
Bucks. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we ain't talking about them right now. But as for the West, I think look, and I tweeted this out. I said, man, Bron, ever since he left Cleveland, he always happens to find himself in these positions in which I don't want to say he can manipulate a team or he can build his team, but
He could. I could say that he could build his. He could build his team.
it started with Miami. Him, Wade, you just put Wade was involved in that, and Bosh. They brought those three together. Boom, he
Yeah,
had a run. Went back to Cleveland conveniently.
and
They
he
had the
basically
number one,
built that.
right.
And he built that whole team.
They had the number one pick and everything else. He was able to move Wiggins, brought in Love. Kyrie was, starting to ball out.
Brought in Jr.
Right.
Brought in Shump. Traded for Shump and Jr.
Right. Then they want what? How long was Brown with Cleveland? Was it about 3 years?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah,
went through the East for the next 4 years with the Cavs. Conveniently left again. Went to the Lakers in a nice spot where they had Cap and everything else. Now the difference was, unlike this trip, LeBron had to wait a year. He tried to make it happen earlier, but the Pelicans didn't budge. They didn't want to move.
Thanks, Dale Demps.
So they pretty much got the same deal that they was gonna get in the. I guess they want to see how that pick was gonna fall. They want to see if how they number one pick was going to fall out, and they ended up getting the fourth pick.
Yeah, but they wanted to see if they could get a better trade on the table. I'm like, man, look, you ain't getting a better trade. I'm sorry.
So it seems like, man, LeBron always finds himself in these positions. Now he in another spot where he can get two other max guys. Like, come on, bro. Like, how that happen?
At least one.
At least one. He at least getting one. He knew he was getting AD.
Yeah.
He went there.
And now you got space for another.
For another guy. Like I said, man, I can't even blame LeBron at this point, man. If you can get it to happen to work out that way, hey, all power to you. LeBron is showing that, hey, man, y'all can do this. You just got to know when to do it.
If you got it, yeah.
So that's wild how that plays out. But like I said, all this happened at the right time, man. You got especially
right before the draft, right before free agency.
Like just looking at what happened with the Warriors, like KD. I mean, even though we felt like KD was leaving, even though with KD leaving, you still feel like the Warriors was going to be a pretty decent team. But now that Klay's going to be pretty much out for most of that season. Who knows what the Warriors are going to be like? KD,
they might not. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bring Klay back.
I'm pretty sure they are.
No. I mean like if he was to re-sign and go to State, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bring him back for next season to like play.
Oh, he gonna play. I mean, it's only an ACL. I mean, them guys.
It is, but
he ain't gonna be out the.
It is, but it's like he's gonna have like that. He's gonna have that D Rose effect to him though.
No, see, most ACLs, those affect those explosive players. Klay's just a shooter.
Yeah, but like you have to think like Klay runs a lot. And he's cutting on a dime and everything. Like that's gonna have a mental effect on him. Like
he should be back by. I'll give him. Let me see.
10 months from now, it's like All-Star break.
That's what they saying.
About All-Star break.
All-Star break. Yeah, I was thinking about February. He should be back when Jabari went out. Yeah, he came back around All-Star break. So we'll see. But like I said, this happened at the perfect time for the Lakers, man. Now they should be the number one favorite coming out of the West. I mean, who knows what the Rockets is gonna be like? I guess OKC might be able to make a run. Who knows? Yeah. They got a solid squad over there. They got to figure out how to get some more shooting, but OKC's still in the mix. Let me see. Somebody's in the chat. Dante said the Thunder, Blazers, Rockets better make some moves. So
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Portland, I'm keeping this team intact.
Yeah, Portland. I think Portland be straight. They was just this is just growing pains for them this year. They got to the conference finals, and they wasn't really healthy. I mean, Nurkic was gone, so if they can come back with that same core, who knows what the Blazers is gonna be like. But yeah, Rockets. Who knows? Like I said, Warriors was pretty much they kryptonite. Nah, they don't look like they're gonna be the same team. Rockets might probably try to run it back one more year. Um, and OKC. So I mean, you got those teams. Then you got the Denver Nuggets. You can't sleep on them.
Yep, forgot about Denver.
But LeBron and AD, man, no excuses. Like boy said, conference finals or bust. No excuses.
Now back to that question you asked me of what do they do at the? Is it basically like what will they do with the cap space that they have now?
Yeah, what should they do with it?
Because it's like reports saying, Kimba's their top priority, which I mean at this point, I think is an indication that Kyrie is going to Brooklyn. He signed with Rock Nation. Yeah, I think it's a strong indication that Kyrie is going to Brooklyn. So, and now, like the Nets are talking about not bringing D'Lo back. I mean, if they don't get Kimba, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to bring D'Lo back.
Do they need Kimba though?
Now, we know this is like the formula for like championship teams. You always have two main scorers,
right?
You always have that like fallback guy as that third option. Kimba, I don't see Kimba being as like a number one nor a number two. Like Kimba be that dude that you call on in the fourth quarter when y'all down by like 6 and can make like an 8-0 run by himself. He's one of those dudes. But and the thing is, I think I said it like a couple of weeks ago. Like I look at D'Lo like that. Like I said that he's a slightly better scorer than Kimba, but it's not by much. Like D'Lo is that dude that D'Lo is that dude that you can call on him in the fourth quarter and he can go on a personal run by himself and get you back in the game. Like I feel like they should go after a point guard and then use the rest of the cap to get some veteran shooters and defensive players. That's what I think they should do.
Dante said Lakers might try to get Cousins. I didn't even think about that, bro.
Why would they? I mean,
unless he signs before.
They did, but we just seen what he looks like in the finals.
Hey,
he's slow as molasses.
He rushed back from that injury, man. I think he'll be right next year.
True, yeah, and he's gonna have like at least 3 to 4 months to fully heal.
Right.
But why would? I mean, if you went there on like a 1-year deal, like I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 1 year, like not like a vet minimum, but like a little bit above the vet minimum. I could see it. Yeah, like just like what Dante said, like they could sign him for a minimum of like 4 to 5 mil. So I think their plans will be get a point guard, preferably Kimba, or they'll get another star. Like people saying, oh, Jimmy Butler, he's about to. I didn't see him staying in Philly anyway. He's gonna decline his player option, test free agency. Obviously, he ain't going to the Knicks, which I don't know why people think who wants to go to the Knicks. I still don't know why. But if they don't get Kimba, I say their top 3 targets are Kimba, Jimmy Butler, and a long shot. Well, not a long shot, but kind of a long shot is Kawhi. it's not a long shot that the Lakers are getting him, but remember that like report of that came out when he got traded. No. It was a report like before he got officially traded that like no matter what, like he still wants to be a Laker. So I think that's still lingering in the air. So I think those three will be the top three targets in the offseason. It'll be Kemba, Jimmy, and Kawhi as like that other max player. And then if they do get Boogie, sign him on a vet minimum, where he can prove himself for 1 year, that, a full season, fully healthy, we see what he can do. And then just use the cap to get shooters and defensive players.
Then they better go out to JJ.
I'm going after JJ. I'm gonna try to bring Trevor Ariza back. I know he's kind of up there in age, but he's still a good 3-and-D guy. I'm going after Danny Green. Like I'm going after all them dudes.
Look, all I'm saying is, hey, the perfect storm for me. Kawhi go back to the West. East opens up for my team.
And watch the Sixers somehow come out the East next year.
What they gonna have? Jimmy Butler and them gone. Tobias or the Lakers go out to Tobias Harris. They go out to Tobias. But they could.
Dante. Only way they'll get Bradley Beal is by a trade, and who the Lakers gonna trade? This trade basically is like we have made our one major move for the offseason. Well, we have made one of our major moves in the offseason. Because ain't no way I'm trading Lonzo and not at least, getting – I'm pretty sure Kemba and LeBron or Kemba and somebody probably done like talked about this. And that Kemba was an all-star too. So, they all talking to each other. I'm pretty sure that has probably came up like, maybe you should come to L.A. But, man – I think this is like a fantasy kind of thing. I think the perfect offseason for the Lakers would be to get Kawhi Leonard, sign Boogie.
That'd be OD.
Yeah, that'll be that would
be OD if Kawhi went to the Lakers.
That'll be.
They can do it. That'd be
I'm about to say, yeah, they can do it. They got the cap space for it.
Yeah, that'd be OD though.
They get Kawhi. They sign Boogie to the minimum. And they just surround LeBron with just a bunch of shooters that can play defense. That's like, man. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key kind of wish that JR was a free agent. I feel like the Lakers will go after him.
Nah, JR done, man. Leave that man at home. He done.
No. He's done with the Cavs.
That man is done. Leave that man alone.
Man, it's gonna be a crazy free agency, and it's already. Well, I know this ain't a free. This is basically a free agency move, I guess. But this is about to get even more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
AD a Laker. I'm just like imagining all the lives that's gonna happen.
Bro, is AD gonna play? That's the question.
Yes.
Look, top 5 player, bro. Yeah, look.
What was his injury?
Y'all got 2 top 5 players. I don't know
what was his injury?
I don't know what it was. It was a fake injury. He wasn't injured at all. They just wasn't playing him. That man wasn't hurt.
Yes, he was.
That man wasn't hurt.
Yeah, he was.
That man played 3 quarters and set out the 4th. That made no sense at all.
That's the Pelicans. What? That ain't on him.
I'm just saying. He wasn't hurt.
That's not Anthony Davis.
That man wasn't
Anthony Davis wanted to get out of there. Why? Because
Yeah, he had LeBron in
They
there.
suck. No,
Bro,
no,
no
LeBron is not.
excuses.
No, LeBron is
The,
not in his ear.
the Pelicans was a top 5 team scoring points. No excuses.
That's cool and all, but how many points did they give up?
Listen, you got Drew Holiday and Anthony Davis. They was 2 first-team all-defensive players going into.
That's cool and all, but look at the rest of their team. The team sucked. Their team sucked. That's crazy.
You are a top 5 quote-unquote player. You should be doing more with your team.
His team sucked.
Don't be going to LeBron.
And he's in the West.
Oh, he in the West. No, I don't want to hear that, Mark. No, no excuses. You can't get 8 seeds.
Past 3 years, you only made the playoffs once.
You can't make the playoffs. Listen, that man been in the league 7 years. He missed the playoffs five times.
His team sucks.
Nah,
they did not. No, I look. I ain't gonna let you slander my new teammate,
bro.
My new player.
Y'all have been coining this man as a future Hall of Famer, a top 5 player, and he can't make the playoffs.
His team sucks.
Nah, I'm sorry. If the Clippers can make the playoffs, the
Clippers have a better team.
No.
Do they not? What?
No. You got Anthony Davis.
The Clippers don't got a better team.
You got a top 5 player.
Wait,
no excuse.
Kid, answer this. I know you ain't that bright at basketball.
I'm about to call him Mr. 30 wins. That's what I'm about to call him.
No, you're not.
That's right. He's about to get that nickname.
Hold on. Since when has, and I'll let you have all the time. Since when has one player been better than the whole team?
Sir, all I'm saying is the top 5 players I know make the playoffs. They don't miss it 5 out of 7 years.
Since when has one player been better than a whole team?
No excuses, Mark. 8 teams make the playoffs.
And his team was trash.
Hey, you top 5 player, man. Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. You top 5.
Well, he's about to make it happen now in LA.
He had to run to his boy LeBron.
God, that's not his boy.
About to run to his manager, LeBron. That's what he's about to do.
That's not his manager. Rich Paul is the manager. But that is all. We will see y'all after free agency. Before free agency.
Mm-hmm.